Good morning, students. Now, today we are going for power sharing. Here, the two important countries they are like Belgium and Sri Lanka. Now, in order to properly understand the concept of power sharing in democracy, it is necessary to start with some example and stories about the countries which face and handle the intense demand for power sharing. Belgium and Sri Lanka, basically composition of Belgium, main features a small country in Europe with population of about 1 crore. Now, smaller in area than a state of Haryana. This is the map of Belgium where you find the Brussels is the center and it is also the capital of the Belgium. Now, very complex ethnic composition having following characteristic. 59% of population lives in Flemish region and speak Dutch language. Now 40% population live in Wallonia region and speak French language. 1% population speak German language. Consequences. Now it has been prescribed by the constitution that the number of French and Dutch speaking ministers shall be equal in the central government. Now, due to the dispute in Belgian, here the Belgian model having following elements. Some special law would require to support of majority of member from each linguistic group. In other words, no single community could take unilateral decision. Many power of the central government have been given to the state government. Of the two regions of the country, the state government are not considered to be subordinate of the central government, and the capital city Brussels has a separate government in which both communities are equally represented. The French speaking people accepted equal representation in Brussels because Dutch speaking people had accepted equal representation in the central government. Belgian model also established third kind of government. Now in Belgium it is known as community government apart from the central and the state government. Social composition of Sri Lankan societies. It is an island and now Sri Lanka is also known for it is a country. Now it is located few kilometers away from the southern coast of Tamil Nadu and having population of around 2 crores almost same as Haryana. Like other South Asian countries, it has a diverse population. Now, a major social groups in are Sinhalese 74%, Tamils 18%, out of these Indians, Tamils 13%, Sri Lankan Tamils 5%, and the Christian constitute 5% of the population. Now, here, Sri Lanka Tamils are concentrated in the northern and eastern regions only. In this picture, you have to see in this map of Sri Lanka, mostly they are lies only in the this part of Sri Lanka. Now, consequences. By virtue of their majority, the leaders of Sinhala community wanted secure dominance over government. Due to the due to the democratically elected government adopted a series of policies and strategies that could be explained as a policy of majoritarianism, a policy to establish by Sinhala supremacy. Main features of here majoritarianism, an act was passed in 1956 that recognized Sinhala as only official language in Sri Lanka. Now the government preferred Sinhalese over Tamilians in government and industry employment. The new constitution gave state the responsibility for protecting and forced trending Buddhism. Such government policies led to feeling of alienation among Sri Lankan Tamils. Sri Lankan Tamils felt that constitution denied equal rights to Tamilian. Now Sri Lankan Tamils launched struggle recognition of Tamils as official language, regional autonomy, and equality of opportunity in education and employment. Now their demand more autonomy in Tamil majority provinces was separately denied. During 1980, various political organizations were formed which demand independent Tamil alum state, northern eastern part of Sri Lanka. Lesson for Belgian and Sri Lankan model of power sharing. In spite of fact both countries are democratic, they dealt with the question of power sharing differently. In case of Belgium, the political leaders had adopted a policy of accommodation after realizing the unity of the country was possible only by respecting the feeling and interest and difficult communities and regions, such as realization resulted in the mutuality and acceptable arrangement of power sharing. Now Sri Lanka situation show contrasting example where majority community force dominance over others all refuse. Power sharing in the very spirit of democracy. Democratic rule involves sharing powers with those affected by exercise who have to live with its effect. All communities, social groups get say in the governments. People have right to consult on how they are grouped to be governed. Power sharing in India. India is a democratic country. Now, people of India elected their representative through direct franchise and representative elected government to make amend rules and regulation and to carry out day and today functioning of governments on basic principle of democracy is that people are some source of political powers. In democracy, people rule themselves through institution, self-governments. Now, in a good democratic government, thus due respect is given to diverse group such that exist in society. Why power sharing? Now, the different set of reasons can be given in favor of power sharing, like precedential resource reasons are there. Power sharing helps in reducing conflict between diverse and social groups. By avoiding violence and political instability, power sharing leads to stability of political order, and power sharing ultimately leads to the unity and integrity of the nation. Moral reasons are there. Now these reasons, power sharing is the very spirit of democracy. Now people have right to consult how they should be governed. The political system can only be called legitimate when citizens acquire to stake in system through the process of participation. Forms of power sharing. Democracy. Now peoples are ultimate source of political powers. Power sharing in different organs of government. Now here power sharing in different level. Horizontal distribution of power system, these are known as checks and balance. Now horizontal distribution of power, these are also known as the checks and the balance. Vertical distribution, so basically this kind of separation. Now this help in maintaining a balance of power among different institutions. For example, a minister who exercise executive powers are the same time responsible to parliament or state assemblies. Now here vertical distribution of power. So now territorial distribution of power and federal division of power. So these are the three types of power sharing. Horizontal distribution of power. Under the horizontal power sharing, power is shared among different organs of government such as legislature, executive, judiciary. Now, under the union executive, union legislative, union judicial. Now, state executive, state legislative, state judicial, local executive, local legislative, and local judicial. So, these are the other organs of the government. Now, important terms. some of the important terms like here check and the balance. Now this system of checks and balance is a part of our constitution. It's guarantee that no part of government become too powerful. For example, legislative branch in a charge making law, the executive branch can veto the law and thus making the harder legislative branches to pass the law, and the judicial branch may also say that the law unconstitutional and thus make sure it is not a law. Now